At breakfast the next morning, Rose gets her first proper taste of why the Northerners are hated. A small contingent of armored soldiers from Castor arrive in the hall as the students eat. Conversation dies across the room as Natalia stands in the doorway, observing the captain, who walks towards a young woman sitting alone. She begins to cry as the man's murmured words echo across the silent hall.
Another raid. Where?
I know her. Anarchy of Longrock. Her brother, Alan, was organising the fighting groups in the region.
Longrock. Are you sure?
Our families are friendly. They stay with us every summer.
Is Longrock close to here or something?
Longrock is the only stronghold between Riverdor and the Orthandrellian border.
Riverdor?
Where my family and estate reside.
I know. I just didn't realise.
The girl, Anna Key, is crying softly as those around her look on in sympathy. The captain rests a hand on her shoulder, but removes it quickly as Natalia speaks.
To class, please, everyone. Anarchy, come with me.
They don't like us talking about it. Don't let any of the teachers hear you mention it.
So why did they tell her in front of everyone?
It's customary for immediate family members to know within 48 hours of a death. A messenger would have ridden hard during the night to bring Natalia this news, and she was bound to deliver it to Anarchy within the time limit. Not even the headmasters can defy the old laws.
Classes continue for the day, but worried whispers circle when the teachers are out of earshot. Jatius turns a deaf ear to it in his class, but most of the students merely sit together, drawing comfort from each other's presence. Later, the group holes up in the library to study and have a band conversation. Oren sits against his soulmate's legs, and Amisha winds his hair into small coils.
Did you know him well?
I guess. He was older than me. Came with Anarchy and her parents to our estate every summer to help with the harvest. We used to swim in the lake together, so yes, I knew him well.
What will happen to her? To Anarchy? They'll let her go home, right?
They're not letting her return for the funeral.
What?
They say it's too dangerous to go that close to the border, and there's no laws to say they have to let her go, so they won't.
Silence lapses over them. Tucked in a small nook of the library, all four look at each other in the reflection of the tall, darkened windows.
Longrock will be lost in the next fortnight or so. When it is, the headmasters may decide that its strategic value is worth the 1,000 lives or so it'll cost to bring it back under southern rule. And if not, the North just gained itself a very valuable stronghold. And the headmasters still won't accept this as anything other than border skirmishes.
That's a lot to assume after the death of one man.
I knew Alan of Longrock almost as well as Oren. He was a master of war magic and strategy. I know which group of fighters he led, and I know that they, not the headmasters, not the War Council and Goa, were our best line of defense against Orthandrel. If Alan's dead, so is the entire Legion. Longrock will fall.
Peter looks away and rubs his jaw. Rose reaches out and takes his hand. Their fingers intertwine, and her breathing steadies as Peter leans back toward her.
Peter, what happens to Riverdor now? What happens to your family?
I don't know, Rose.
A few minutes later, the group leaves the library. Oren and Amisha speak quietly, but Rose and Peter say nothing as they gather their books and study materials, still hand in hand. As they go to leave, Amisha's voice stops them.
We don't know what's coming, but with the raid on Longrock and all you've told us, your civil war is getting worse. We might not just be students for much longer, and we must be our strongest selves when that time comes.
Amisha.
You both need to find your soulmates. It would have been a tidy thing if you two had paired, but you haven't. And there are 2 other mages out there who belong with us.
And there's no way we can find our soulmates when we choose. It took ages for Dina and Teresa to bond, even though they hung out every day. Ian and Natalia say it's supposed to happen over time.
Well...
No, Amisha. It's unnatural. Not to mention illegal. The headmasters will put years on us if they find out.
And your magic will never be at its strongest without your soulmate. We cannot risk it. We're going to the Soul Witch.
"4 days after news is brought of Alan's death, the students are allowed into Fairhaven with their meager allowances. Rose leads her friends to one of her favorite bakeries in town, eager for food that didn't come from the academy kitchens.
Put that money away, Rose, by the gods. 2 of those pies, please. Thank you.
The baker hands over 2 pastries and bows, but the young lord doesn't see it. Rose waves goodbye as she bites into her pie.
You have to stop buying me food. I have money.
You should return as much as you can to the headmaster's pockets at the end of your studies, or they'll count it against your docket, and it's a financial debt as well as a timed one for you.
I've heard about this docket thing. What exactly is it?
If you're not from money or from a noble family, like myself, Oren or Amisha, you pay for your study through labour. They'll give you a number of years when you finish up.
Yeesh. Alright. Good to know.
Good morning, you two.
Where's mine?
He only had 2 this morning. You can have half of mine, though.
No, that's okay. You need it. How was Saul class yesterday?
Oh, she's a natural. Best of the human-borns, really.
I'm not so sure that's true. Teresa is doing very well. Now, as for this morning, Tyson is meeting us there.
Oh, okay. You've asked him to come.
Where we're going, the headmasters won't see us. The guards won't see us. I thought you'd appreciate the opportunity to spend more time with your friend.
That's very kind of you.
Amisha flashes a smile and begins to walk down the narrow alleyway behind her. Oren hops in to step at her side, but Peter lingers near Rose.
What's wrong?
I didn't know they were in contact.
Who?
Amisha and Tyson.
And that's a bad thing?
It's risky. They can't be seen together, the whole mage, non-magi thing, and now they've been keeping a friendship somehow?
He did the same thing with you. Is it so surprising he's made another mage friend?
Well,
What is it? Rose, what aren't you telling us?
nothing. I don't like it.
Amisha leads them into the commoner's district. It's an icy cold day, with plump gray clouds overhead promising snow. Rigid wind streams between the buildings and cuts through their gloves and cloaks. Rose huddles behind Peter, finding some shelter behind his tall figure. He doesn't notice until they reach their destination.
Rose, what are you... Hey, are you using me as a windbreak?
Maybe.
Pity I can't do the same.
Rose swats at him as he tries to waddle behind her, but she's distracted by the snowflakes in his dark hair and the smile that reaches his eyes. Her cheeks redden as Tyson appears around the corner.
Hey! Sorry, I had to finish a commission.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah. Cheers for the heads up, buddy.
Amisha pushes open the door of the community hall, and their good-natured chatter dies away. Entire families have taken shelter inside the rickety wooden building. Cots and curtains separate the sleeping areas as a few cooking fires fill the air with an unhealthy, greasy odor. A spoon clangs against metal as a small knot of people gather around the pot.
Oh my gods.
She said she'd be here. She has to stay hidden from the academy.
Why?
The headmasters don't like the soul witches. They're a reminder of failure.
What even is a soul witch? What does she do?
They're mages who lost their soulmates before they could bond. Their magic goes haywire, manifests in different ways. Some of them can use it to find soul bonds between other people. It's like the gods played a cruel trick on them, showing other people the way to the bond they can never have.
I've never heard of this woman.
You wouldn't have. When they realised her soulmate had died, the headmasters banished her from the academy and struck her name from the records.
That seems harsh.
Something to keep in mind.
In the corner of the ramshackle hall, a faded red curtain hides the small nook. Amisha pushes it aside and speaks with the person in a low tone before nodding back at the group. Tyson lets the curtain fall behind him, and they sit around a small brazier, waiting for the woman to speak.
Thank you for coming. I am Sarah. I know what a risk you've taken to see me.
And we know yours.
Such dedication to finding your missing half. It is a shame the headmasters will not allow me to offer my services freely, and that we must instead meet here. Who are the unpaired?
I am.
Me.
We'll start with the one who answered second. And the reluctant are always the most interesting.
She reaches across the brazier for his hand. Rose instinctively pulls the heat from the metal, her fist clenched as Sarah gets too close.
Oh my. So much pride, young man. You think quite a lot of yourself.
Not particularly. I think a lot of my potential.
Good, yes. And your family. Very strong. And very proud.
The noise of the hall dies away as the hairs on Rose's arm stand up. The witch turns to her, eyes questioning.
Might I have my fire back? Little whisper.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Rose lets the heat surge back to the coals, which flare as Sarah, still gripping Peter's hand, tosses a bunch of herbs upon them.
Human-born. Stubborn and strong-willed.
Amisha, Tyson, and Oren all look up.
Hey, we know it's not me. There's only one human-born left.
Yasmin. Her name is.
Yes, that's her.
Sarah smiles and releases his hand. Peter sits back, stunned.
So what happens now?
That is entirely up to you, young noble. You have her name, and what you do with it is your decision.
As discussed.
Amisha passes a small coin purse to Sarah, who checks inside it and nods.
Now what about you, handsome?
She reaches for Tyson, but Rose holds out her hand.
He's fine. Happily paired. I'm not.
So you're next. Another human born. Well, you had a good crop this year.
We're very lucky to have her.
Sarah reaches for her embroidered bag of herbs. In that instant, Rose realizes that amidst the turmoil of the last week, she hasn't seriously considered the reveal of her soulmate. She watches nervously as the spices crisp and burn on the coals, and Sarah leans forward to read the patterns in the smoke.
An interesting match. Oh, your soulmate is from the north, young human born.
No, it can't be. Not him. Not Phoenix. Not Phoenix.
Why not? Why can't it be him? It has to be someone.
I won't have him in our group. I can't. The things he's done.
Things like what?
Peter!
No! No, she should know. If she's going to pair with him, she should know what he's capable of.
Yes, but not here. Think, man. How would you want to find out?
Will someone please tell me what's going on?
He's from the north.
That's not enough explanation anymore, Peter. I need details. I need to know.
Not yet. Not here.
As Rose opens her mouth to argue, Tyson yells. As one, the group turns to see the soul witch grip his hand, the fire flashing with the scent of sour herbs.
Non-magi. Human born.
Excuse me?
The brazier explodes, sending sparks and embers around the nook. Screams erupt from the hall around them as the fire takes root in the cushions and curtains, and Rose jumps to her feet. Throwing out her hand, she feels the air sing as heat slips between her fingers and into her skin. She takes a breath as smoke fills her lungs, dissipating in her bloodstream. The flames stutter and die.
Where is she? Where is Sarah?
The witch has vanished among the chaos. Those in the hall around them continue to scream.
Hoods up! The guard will be here soon, and we need to be gone.
Rose pulls her hood on, watching as Tyson does the same for Amisha. The two exchange words she doesn't hear. Peter grabs her hand.
Come on!
The five run between the cots of panicking people, bursting into the frozen daylight as snow swirls and flurries down the street.
We need somewhere to hide.
My forge! It's this way!
The group follows as he leads Amisha down an alley. Their boots slip on occasional hidden ice, slush staining the hems of their cloaks. Snow melts on Rose's face, running down her cheeks like tears. They reach Craig's shop and duck under the door. Tyson slams the iron bar down to lock them in.
Craig knows how to get in, but I don't want anyone else following us.
It's my fault. I pulled him through the portal with me.
You're really human-born.
Yeah.
If the headmasters find you...
They'll kill him. They barely tolerate the non-magi as it is.
Hey, watch it.
I'm just telling you the truth, Rose. Unless you'd prefer me to lie to you.
Rose, we already knew this. We've been trying to find a way to get me home, so if anyone has any ideas, that'd be great.
You're trying to leave.
I have to. He just said it. They'll kill me if they find out the truth.
Then they won't find out. Not from me, anyway.
Nor I.
Or me. I owe the headmasters nothing.
Thank you. We owe you.
Sarah knows. You heard what she said.
We have to find her.
And then what? Pay her off? We could do that, right?
It's amongst the possibilities of what we could do. But as far as I'm concerned, no one outside this room knows the truth. We'll keep it that way.
Thank you, sir.
None of that. Amisha said it the other night. We need to be the best versions of ourselves in the face to what's to come.